Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you always for your support here on YouTube, in the Facebook junk journaling sites, and in the Etsy store. So a couple of weeks ago, I showed you how I created this 6-pocket paper clip. So today we're going to create an 8-pocket paper clip. So let's get started. So you'll need 3 of these papers. This is just scrapbook paper. And these are 6 by 3, so you'll need 3 of these. Fold them in half. You will also need 2 of the larger size paper clips. So these are about 2 inches. You'll need 2 sets of these. So this is what I'm using for the cover. And this is a 2.5 by 2.5. And this is what's going to give me some additional pockets. And this is 5 by 2 1/2. Okay, so you'll need 2 sets of this. Okay, so we'll begin the way we usually begin, where I take these 2 larger cards and I put them together. I've already done my distressing. And then I take my paper clips and I'm putting 1 paper clip this way with the long end, and I'm going to put another paper clip with the short end, kind of alternating, right? Making sure that everything is in alignment. And what I'm going to do now is bring the 3rd sheet over. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that this is as low as it can possibly go. Okay, and then I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to glue all the edges on this side, between the paper clips, all around. I'm gluing myself in the process. I'm just trying to do this very quickly. Okay. All right, so let me just reposition things, make sure that everything is as far down as it can go. All right, and I'm sealing that over. Okay, I'm getting that glue nicely in there between things, right? Between the paper clips. And then I'm going to just repeat that on the other side. Okay. And we want to make sure that we don't, that this centerpiece here has not gotten any glue in it. So we'll just take a smaller card and just kind of make sure that we're all free in the center there, right? We'll do the same on the other side. Make sure we're all free, okay? And then what you're going to do is, before you glue the sides here, if you're going to do any notching, you're going to take these 2 hanging pieces here. You're going to bring them together. And then you'll get your, I'm going to use a 1-inch hole punch. And then I'm just going to get things notched out. Trying to get to the center as best as I can. And that's, I think, good enough for our purposes. Okay, so I lose a little bit of my distressing when I do that. So I'm just going to replace that. Okay, so now I have this here. And what I need to do on both sides, I'm going to glue along here, glue along here, glue along here, glue along here, and that's going to give me 2 pockets, 1 on either side. Okay. So I'm really staying along the edge. And that's all that I'm going to do, is just glue along the edge. Okay. And again, I'm going to make sure that I don't have glue that's seeped over and it's blocking things. So I'm going to take a card and just make sure everything can work smoothly. All right, and that does. Okay, so we have 2 pockets here. Now we want to get 3 more pockets, and this is how you're going to do it. Okay, so with this sheet of paper, you have to do some marking on it. Okay, so these are folded in half, right? So what you're going to do is on the right side, just make a little note to yourself, notch with cover, right? And then on the left side, put an X, okay? Then you'll need to flip it over, put an X and draw a little arrow, because these X's are reminding you what you're not going to put glue on, okay? So be sure that you do that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use for my cover, and I'm just gonna ink it up a little bit. I'm using the vintage photo, and what I need to do before I glue anything down, and I'm not going to glue all of the sides down, what I first need to do is, if you turn it over, you'll see that I wrote a note to myself. Let me look, let me show you this. Okay, it's on this side, but on the, okay, this is the side here that I need to put a notch in, and it's also the side that I'm not going to glue. So what I need to do now is put a notch on this side. Okay, so I'm using a 1/2 inch hole punch, and I'm going to try to get that in the center as best as I can. Okay, so I lose a little bit of distressing. All right, so I'll put a little bit of that back on. Okay, so now this says notch with cover. This is my cover. So I'm going to hold this together here, making sure that everything is aligned. And I'm going to grab my 1/2 inch hole punch, and I'm going to try to get, again, try to get in the center. Oh, my papers, they came out of alignment. Okay. I'm going to try to get into the center as best as I can, and if I don't make it, this is just a demonstration. Okay, so I'm going to notch that out, and again, I lose a little bit of my distressing, so I'm going to replace that. Okay, so now I know I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put glue on every side with the exception of this side. So that means I'm putting glue here, here, and I'm going to wrap it around my little notch, put it here and here. So I'm going to line this up as best as I can without getting glue all over the place and on me. Okay, so let me get some of this glue off of me. Okay, so now what we formed on the left side here, we have a pocket in there now. Okay, so now the next thing that we need to do is we need to get, I've turned it over, and we need to get glue on all sides except the one that this X is pointing to. Okay. So I'm putting glue here. This is going to get folded over, so I'm putting glue here. if you wish to put glue on the this side and this side, I think it'll get messy. Okay, so I'm going to fold this over, and I'll use my a piece of tissue to squeeze it together and get the excess glue. Okay, so now I have a pocket here. I have a pocket in here that I just formed. All right, and I just need to let that glue set in a little bit longer before I fool around with that pocket too much. And now I'm going to form another pocket. So remember the back, we had that X, right? So this is where we are not going to put glue. Okay, so we're going to put glue on 3 sides. Right here, right here, and right here. Okay, just want to make sure I've got enough. Okay, and then we're going to stick this here. For me, for demonstration purposes, that is good enough. Okay. And then you'll repeat the process on the other side, and I have one that's already ready to go, and I'm just going to glue all of the sides except the one that has the X. Okay, and again, for demonstration purposes, that is good enough. All right, so we just need to let this dry, and then we will put some things in the pockets. Okay, so we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket here. So that's 4 cards on one side. And then I'm going to, we have on the other side, a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. So that is 8. Okay, so let's get these things put back in, and let's say this is a page in our journal, so we'll just stick that right on in, and it works. So before I end my video, there is someone that I want to acknowledge, and that is Kelly from Root Pursuit. As we close out the end of the year, Kelly, I want to say thank you so much for all of your support for this past year plus. If you've used anything that I've created, you were always careful to acknowledge in a transparent way. You know, I don't have to go on a treasure hunt to see where you've acknowledged me. It's transparent. It's right there. It can't be missed or bypassed. So I'm so appreciative of that, because it really supports my site, and I'm just so appreciative of how I've sent a package to you with different junk journal goodies in it, and you created something that supported my site. And I send you some digitals, and again, you'd create things and just link back to me, and I am so appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of just your kindness, your support, and I can truly say that I made a friend. And thank you so much, Kelly. So this is one of my last videos for the year, folks. I've got at least one more coming. I have this pile over here that things are prepped and I just need to get it taped. But in any event, if you like this video, please hit the like button, please share, please subscribe, and I will see you in this next video. All right, everyone, take care and bye-bye.